on volunteers. Because what you do for us is much more than the staff or anything that we can do. I don't know how we would survive in our community without our great volunteers. And of course, again, we got Volunteer of the City Award from the Mayor's Convention, so very proud of that. So with that in mind, we decided to hire a volunteer for our volunteer coordinator to help conduct our volunteers and this group and to work with you all and help give you all the tools that you need to do your job. And we hired Christina Jones, and I'm going to let her come up here and say a few words and tell us.
Hi, everybody. Again, welcome today. Thank you for being here. It's exciting for me that you guys are here, as hopefully it is for y'all. I've been corresponding with a lot of you over the last 6 months. I've met some of you, I have met some of you, and it's really nice to put some faces with names. So, thank you for helping me as I've gotten over the hump, learning about the program. Y'all have been a lot of help as I've learned the ropes. And we're going to be recognizing a lot of the work that you guys do over the next hour or so. But first, I would like to make some acknowledgments of folks that have helped to make this event happen today. Connie, our parks director, which I'm sure most of you probably know her. Myron Humphrey, he's our park maintenance superintendent and my supervisor. Our park horticulturist, Tina Buxton, and Roseanne Barnhill. Where are you guys? Here, and they work with the Mountain Gardens at Wilson Park. They work at several different beds around the town. They work really hard and have worked. Roseanne has worked a lot, maybe with you guys in the past, on some volunteering projects. And they made the lovely centerpieces that we have today that we'll be giving away at the end of the event. You've got to be here to be in the raffle. So if you don't have a raffle, we're actually going to do a little mini raffle here in about 5 minutes to make sure that you do have a raffle. Alan Span, he's our recreation program manager. Alan, where are you? Right there. And he works with the Trail Sucker program. Our music today was provided by Carol Jones, and Carol is one of our park planners, and she works with the master naturalist at the Bluebird houses out at Calvert Prairie, which they built. And Bob is one of our turf maintenance specialists, irrigation specialists for the maintenance crew. Our lunch day, as I said before, was catered by Other Natural Foods. They also donated chips and salsa. Our Segas graciously gave us 8 pots of coffee for this. So make sure you go support your local businesses. They're supporting our efforts. And then we have some gifts that were donated by PBS, by the Harbor Store Department. And last but not least, we want to thank the Washington County Extension Office for so I think right now we're going to do that little raffle I was talking about. This is going to be how well do you know your park trivia. And we've got 2 prizes that we're giving away. We're going to do this. I'm going to try to intone Barb Barker here. It's a little tight. Okay, I'll cut you through that. So we're going to get our tickets out, and Connie is going to ask a couple of questions. And we're going to draw 3 tickets from our basket. Whoever of the 3 people gets us the closest without going over the total will get one of our prizes. No city employees. All right. We'll grab the tickets first, and then we'll ask the questions. Is Millie going to come up? All right, oh, I don't have my glasses on. Now you all can laugh at me fondly. I used to laugh at you all trying to get your glasses. We're going to have one of our young volunteers come and pull the tickets out of the basket for us.
What's your daddy's name? Daddy. Travel coordinator for the city, and his mother is Mommy over there, right? Katie, and she works with our community garden. So glad you came up to help us, Nellie. You get so pretty. Thank you. Would you like to draw? We need 3 tickets. So we have 1. Here, that's it. Aubrey, okay. Oh, you draw one more. One more.
All right, now I'm gonna read these ticket numbers. All right. Ticket number 648842. Do we have a ticket on that?
They got
All
done.
right.
Woo-hoo!
We got ticket number 648848. All right, and 648817. 648817.
Yeah, make it any.
Okay.
So, she's gonna read the question, and you guys are gonna guess the number, and whoever's closest without going over will get to win $1 prize.
And we'll go in the order that your ticket was selected. So you're, Dylan, sorry to put you on the spot, you're going to be the first one, and then second, and then Megan, the third one. Okay. And you can't go over the number, okay? Without going over. So, make sure. You don't feel like that. All right. How many acres of park do we have in our city that includes water? Who's going to be the music for me? They don't do that for our acres of park and water.
That include water.
In the city of Fayette and water. Oh,
That's right.
give the what's 1400. Does anyone out there know the number? How about 4,286? So our winner is Justin. So
And Justin, we have a $20 gift card from CVS.
we're going to go back to Miss Nellie. She's going to draw 3 numbers for us again. 3.
All right. We've got 648809. 648811. All front row. And the last number is 648813. Oh, Sarah. Sarah.
Come on down. As you know, since you do work in our parks and our trails, that's why I'm working on those questions. So you can all be those people out in public when they go, how many acres of parks does the city of Fayetteville have, including water? And you all are going to say 4,286. All right. 4,286. All right. question goes to how many miles of hard and soft surface trails do we have within the city of Fayetteville? Betty Miley emailed me. How many miles of hard and soft surface trails do we have in the city of Fayetteville? So, Truman, your guess without going over. 4,147. Wow. And hard and soft surface. 300. 300.
Was it miles?
Or miles. It's miles. Sarah?
Oh.
1,500. Well, you know what? We're going to take another whack at this because you, Matt, you got to get working. They're priorities. So I'm going to let you all have another. I'm going to give you a hint this time. Okay. I'm going to be over the number. Okay, but it's under 100 miles. Okay. All right. Truman, your guess is?
81.
81. Okay. And 90. And Sarah? 76. They're all over again. All right. So we're going to take another stab at it. 76. We know it's under 76, right? All right. Truman.
49.
49. Hard and soft. 60. And Sarah, 49, 60, and 52. Okay. Boy, you guys are really doing math. So, Sarah, you're just about right on. Woo! Someone asked you how many hard and soft surface trails do we have in the city? 50 or 57. So round up, 57. So Sarah, congratulations.
Okay, so Sarah's going to be working in our community garden this year, and these actually are perfect for you. We've got some tools.
If you're questioning my number, get a hold of Matt on that. We have those numbers. Hey, let's give Billy a hand for her help. All right. The chief of staff, John Moore, is going to be here. The mayor was ill today, so unfortunately he's unable, but John Moore, we're so glad to have him. He's the chief of staff who really supports our volunteer program. And I appreciate all of it. So, John?
Well, I guess it's afternoon now, right? So good afternoon. Greetings from the mayor. He is not just sick, he's actually passing kidney stones. For those of you who know anything about that, you know how painful that is, and he's actually, if you know much about it also, you throw up if you're in significant pain, even if you have nothing to throw up, and he's been doing that for the last day. So I think he missed his first agenda session in 6 years yesterday. So it tells you kind of what pain he's in. So I'm sending you greetings. I talked to him this morning, went by his home, and he hates that he can't be here. So he gave me his comments that he had planned to discuss with you all. And the first thing he wanted to say is that volunteering is so important to our city, and that the city really greatly benefits because of the work that you do for our community throughout the city favorite parks and recreation department programs. Just since December 2013 to December 2014, we had 75 groups and individuals which logged over 6,800 hours of volunteer work with either Adopt a Park, Adopt a Trail, Trail Trekkers, and community gardens programs alone. And to put that in terms of a cost and savings to the taxpayer, that's about $155,000 worth of work at 857 work days. We couldn't have that in our staff. And so we also had 7 new organizations adopt parks and trails during that time, helping to keep the areas litter reduced. I won't say litter free because we still fight that battle every day, but really helping us in that area, enhancing the beauty of our city's green space, and what an amazing contribution you've all made to the city of Fayetteville. And I'd like you to give yourselves a round of applause, first of all, for that work. And that savings and your contributions to your city beyond your tax dollars. Your time is just as valuable. The city would not be where it runs as smoothly as it does without hard work of many thousands of volunteers each year who coach, plan, advise, serve on boards and commissions, clean, maintain, and do so many things that make Fayetteville so great. As a matter of fact, the city of Fayetteville once again received the Volunteer Community of the Year Award at the Arkansas Municipal League Conference in Little Rock just 2 weeks ago. Fayetteville had the most volunteer hours of any city in the state of Arkansas. And that's an accomplishment I think we can all be proud of. So, on behalf of the mayor, who would much rather be standing here today, and it's great for me because I get a chance to say thank you as well. We do appreciate the work that you do for our city and the contributions that you made to the quality of life that we have in Fayetteville. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know Connie and her team are great at saying thank you, but just so you know, we all appreciate the work that you do. So enjoy today.
Thank you so much. To give you a little bit of a history of how in the world we started our Adopt a Park, Adopt a Trail program, and it was actually through our citizens. The Adopt a Park, Adopt a Trail started after the highway department started the Adopt a Highway program, and we took that program. It was like 1983, 1984, and we made it conducive to have Adopt a Park program. And then when we started our trail program, it helped so much. Oh, we've got to start Adopt a Trail program. But then it's just linked on into other amenities. We used to utilize, every year we would send a note to all university organizations and out to civic organizations saying, we have park projects. Please come help us. If your group would like to have a team building session, or just a time to help get out in the park and give back to the community, please contact us. But over the years, it has flourished. It started out small, and we had a lot of people involved in it, but it's just flourished to no end. So I hope you all, I want to encourage you to please talk to other people that it's really fun to get back to parks and that. You know, nothing's better than when you are working, looking at people having fun and watching people enjoy the parks or the trails, and to enjoy the assets, you know, flower beds and all those great assets that we have. And I think it also makes us all better stewards as we go into our park system and out on the trails. When we see litter down, or if we see someone throw down litter, it's like, hey, pick that up. People like me have to come by and pick this up. You know, come join us. So be contagious out there by showing people that you can pick it up, but also encouraging others to join Adopt a Park, Adopt a Trail, or community gardens, or getting involved with our master gardens. A lot that we do to our system that we couldn't do without people. So thank you very much, and I guess next is Aubrey. He is our park and maintenance superintendent.
So real quick, you heard the stats that we have, over 4,200 acres, over 50 miles of trail. I have 28 people on my staff to maintain all of that area, which seems like an impossible task. And it is impossible to maintain the level that we do maintain without your help. And so, just want to say I greatly appreciate all your help. We couldn't do it by ourselves. You guys contribute of your time, not just on litter cleanup, but some larger projects within our park system. I want to recognize that we have some Boy Scout that are represented here, but we have Eagle Scout projects that do larger projects. We had one at North Shore Lake Fayetteville that built a little bridge at the disc golf course. We had one at Lake Wilson that did some drainage work around the pavilion. And we had one at Gregory Park who rebuilt a section of trail. And those 3 projects alone were over 500 hours of time. We had the ORC, the Ozark Off-Road Club, that helped rebuild trail. They put in 1,000 hours last year alone. We've had the Chain Gang, the Disc Golf Association, that has worked over 1,000 hours this year. So a lot of key players in what we do, and I just want to say we appreciate all you do, and thank you very much.
Hi everyone. So just real briefly, I'd like to discuss the Trail Trekker program that we created. As you all know, by our little contest, we have how many miles of trail? 57. And by the guesses, Matt has a lot of work to do to get us up to but the trail system is expansive. It's growing every day. We have a plan in place to add, I don't know how many more miles for 2015, another, 5 or so?
Close to 5.
Yeah, so we're gaining lots of miles of trails each year, and with that come challenges. You'd like to think that the trails just kind of maintain themselves, but in reality they don't. So we need people who can be out on the trails 24 hours a day to provide assistance, trail maintenance. We want to promote trail etiquette, give us those reports if there's some maintenance that needs to be done that we don't know about instantly. So what we've developed is our Trail Trekker program, and these are regular trail users who can report these findings to us. They can promote the etiquette to trail users, encourage people to keep their dog closer, encourage bikers to not go so fast and abide by the speed limit. And it's a very valuable program that we can't thank our Trail Trekkers enough for doing, because again, we don't have the staff time, we don't have the hours to do those things. So last year, the Trail Trekkers reported over 500 hours of work, which equates to about $11,000 and saves money to the taxpayer. So it's a widely beneficial program for us, and to keep our trails nice, safe, clean, maintained, and to promote again the trail etiquette. So with all the trails we have, how popular they are, and how much they're growing, it's a hugely appreciated program. And for the Trail Trekkers in the room, and for those that aren't, we sincerely appreciate you guys and all the work you do. And we hope to have more as the trails grow with it. And again, thanks very much, and Matt, get to work.
Next, we would like to recognize our volunteers of the year. And we normally do one, but this year we have 2. These ladies have spent countless hours over the last year managing the Walker Park and the Jefferson Community Gardens. They, in addition to the gardening they do on their own, they spend time coordinating gardening meetups. They communicate with the gardeners, and they also communicate the gardeners' needs with me so that I'm able to do my job. During this last summer, they kept the gardening program running during the transition of the volunteer program. And in a month, we're having a spring registration just to illustrate the success of the gardens right now. We have no turnover at the Jefferson Garden, and at the Walker Park Garden, we are having very little turnover, and we've actually got a pretty healthy waiting list. So I think that kind of illustrates how much people want to be a part of what they're doing. And, you know, as with most of our volunteers, you guys know, volunteers usually are the people that take on all kinds of tasks. And these 2 gals are no exception. One of them is a mom, you know, with a family, and she works and she makes it to the garden all the time. Another has a business that she runs her own business, and yet they're still there all the time, helping people and cleaning the needs of the garden. And they still have energy to work in the garden, and you know, often they're approaching me with, what can we do? So please join us in recognizing our two volunteers of the year for 2014, Carol Daggett with the Jefferson Community Garden. Please come up, Carol. Instead of certificates this year, we thought we would give you something a little more, something you can use in the garden. Engraved tools. Program, and it's just amazing to me how something that started with the efforts of a few people 30 years ago has blossomed into a program where we have people donating almost $7,000 a year. It's really amazing. And I would like to highlight some of the people that are doing that work and the types of efforts that are being made, because this work touches every corner of the city. So I want to quickly just acknowledge some of the types of work that you guys are doing. We have litter cleanup in our parks, and trails, and streams and lakes. And this year we had 33 groups hold 58 cleanup events. So that's essentially one cleanup a week. It's pretty amazing that you guys are doing that much. And you can imagine what impact that has on the health and beauty and usability of our resources. Some of the leaders in these efforts include the Beaver Watershed Alliance, the Lake Fayetteville Watershed Partnership, the Washington County Extension Agency. They've coordinated a lot of larger cleanups on our waterways, and in groups like the Arkansas Canoe Club, Camp War Eagle, Foster Cove Brewing, Temple Shalom, Specialized Real Estate, and there are others too, but these groups are consistent in getting out, you know, often 3 times a year, if not more, and performing these cleanups and reporting hours and sending pictures, and I think they're having fun doing it. We also have a lot of work, which a lot of you are involved with invasive species removal and habitat restoration type projects. And we have a lot of events and individuals and organizations, and folks are really passionate about seeing our natural spaces restored. This year we had 22 groups and individuals do 27 cleanup events. At Gully Park, there were a couple of work days and a stream bank restoration event that were led by the Watershed Conservation Resource Center, the Fayetteville Natural Heritage